Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. I am going to do our twin flame check-in. I'm just gonna get okay. So we have the Five of Cups. We have the Queen of Swords. The Four of Discs. A lot of lonely energy. A lot of lonely energy. A lot of thinking. So there's definitely, yeah, like that lonely energy. You have the Four of Discs. So with the Four of Discs, it's in my ear I'm like hearing the echo. So if you can see, she's in her tower, reflecting. With the Four of Discs, it reminds you definitely to not get caught up in, you know, these material possessions so much that you're sort of missing out on life and yeah. Sorry, I like zoned off there for a second. Yeah, it's like being so focused on the material side of things. You see how her reflection down there? So it's reminding you to, definitely, you know, possessions alone, they're not going to bring you happiness. You don't want to be working so hard on the material side of things that you forget about, like I said, like life's real joys. Like everything that you get material wise can only go with you so long. When you leave here, it's your soul that's going to be leaving with you. So it's your soul that you should be working on while you're here, and working on, you know, your body and all of these other things is great, but you leave with your soul. That's the person that's here, you know, to learn and whatnot. So the card's just reminding you to, you know, it's awesome to be a hardworking person. It's awesome to want material things, but don't lose out on, you know, like I said, the real joys. You have the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords here is somebody that is, I think, a little more behind the scenes here in this particular situation. So I think this Queen of Swords holds a lot more power than maybe is perceived. It's a very, I'm getting just a very, like, I saw the Wizard of Oz, like the person behind the, yeah, the person behind the, what's it called? Curtain? And then you have the Five of Discs. Nope, Five of Cups, sorry. So it's something that you, okay, so you see the bird's face. Okay, so it's something that you thought would make you happy, but it didn't. So this bird went and picked up this chick because, or one of them, you see how he's got a bird head and she's got a bird body and wing, like whatever happened here, they thought that that was going to make them happy, and it's just a disappointment. Yeah, like that did not turn out as planned, I'm guessing. Um, yeah, so because of how mismatched, it's like not only was it a disappointment, but don't don't try. Like it's not this is not going to fix itself. Like you can sit there trying all night if you want to, but there's no point. Um, if that resonates with you, it resonates. Send me in your resume. um, yeah, so you definitely have there's a heavy energy. So whether it's from the divine masculine or the divine feminine, it could be both. It could be, you know, either, neither, whatever. If it resonates, oh my God, I'm gonna stop saying that. Like it's so okay. Um, so the other message that I would get from this together would be that maybe somebody is keeping a lot more material possessions behind the scenes than anybody sort of knows about. I don't know why that came as a message, but there might be, yeah, there might be more. Um, I just get like money, material, something. There's something. I don't know if it's a house. Like, and then you have the Three of Clubs. Oh, it's Wands. Sorry. So this is reflecting. This is reflecting. This is cutting your losses. This is making a new plan or a new goal or readjusting, you know, changing your route, changing your plan, changing your... And when you look here in all of these cards, there is just somebody sort of alone and thinking, alone and thinking, alone and thinking, alone and thinking. And these two dinguses might be together, but they're definitely alone and thinking. Like, I'm sure that's not the way that that was supposed to turn out. Let's clarify some more. Okay, so if that's the situation that we're dealing with, okay, somebody being too focused on maybe material things, somebody possibly hiding material things, somebody being very disappointed in a situation that they're in, or at least dealing with at the moment, things were not as they appeared. So again, I'm just gonna show you this card. You see, sorry, it's so hard when it's backwards. So that's the reflection, right? So it's almost like you don't recognize yourself at this point. Like whatever you thought was going to work out, whatever you thought was, it's just not. So it's best to cut your losses. But then there's also that Queen of Swords there. So it's somebody behind the scenes, somebody that, yeah, like has more power than perceived, is what I'm getting. Okay. 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 Okay, guys. Wow. So you got two more swords. Here, let me show you the cards. So you got the, I believe that's the Knave of Swords. Sorry, I was just looking to see what the little, I believe that's a knave. It might be a knight. So very clear message. There's a situation that's clearly over, and it's time to, yeah, it's time to cut your losses. It's time to acknowledge. It's time to, it's time to bid adieu, as it were. Yeah, I mean, it's a very just clear-cut message. If there's a situation, it needs to be taken care of. Spirit's asking you to do that in the most straightforward way possible. Um, yeah, I mean, the word ruined, like this is ruined. So I would say at this time, use your compassion, use your discernment. You know what's best for you, and prolonging something doesn't make it easier. It doesn't make it easier on you or the other person. And if this is a situation it is a situation involving someone else, be compassionate as much as you can. Like I said, it's not an easy situation for anybody to be in, so the most you can hope for is that you get treated with respect in it. Um, you know, you don't get to decide how people react or, you know, take that information. You just get to decide how you deliver it, and how, you know, people are allowed to affect you. And so this situation clearly is, so it is time on either side to kind of say what's already kind of been lingering in the air. So I'm going to leave you with that. I wish you all the best. I really appreciate you checking out my channel. Please like, share, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Namaste, guys.